Alright, let's see what we got here. So I have a numeric pad widget. I'm pressing some buttons, dialing my number. And I get the busy line signal. Lovely. Now let's take a look under the hood, see how it's all done. I'll open the level blueprint where I'm launching the widget and adding it to the viewport. Now let's take a look at the widget itself. So I have an array of buttons placed on a grid panel, each with its own index number. Let's take a look at the single button widget and see what it's made of. This is what it looks like. Still hasn't got its number, and it has two events: on pressed, where it plays the sound, and on release, where it stops the sound. Let's open the MetaSound editor and see what's in there under the hood. We can see the button sound is made of 3 layers. One is a button pressed sound when we hit play, and a button release sound when we trigger release. Now let's open this one-shot patch and see what it's like in there. So in that graph, we first get a random wave asset from an array and feed it to a wave player. I've placed 2 wave players here to allow overlapping in case we hit another button before that first sound is finished. And they both go into a mixer and out. Right, so we have that patch for a pressing sound and the same patch with its unique array for the release sound. Now let's take a listen to the third layer of the button sound, which is the synthesized tone layer. It sounds like that. So the tone sound has its own patch as well, which is also made of 3 layers. 2 sine wave generators, each playing a different frequency, and a filtered noise generator. The tone is determined by the index number of the button, which selects the 2 frequencies for the sine oscillators to play, and a third frequency for the noise filter cutoff. The oscillated wave is multiplied by an envelope, which makes the sound start and stop, and give it a quick short fade in and out. Now let's take a look at the dial button. It has a separate widget of its own, which is built the same way, but plays a different MetaSound. It's a source. The mechanical sound for the press and release is more or less the same, but with a different logic to create the busy tone sound. This is done again with the synth tone player patch, but with a different envelope. Instead of having a short attack and release sound, this one has an LFO with a square wave jumping between 0 and 1, so that multiplying the synth tone by that LFO creates a busy line tone sound. And that's it. Let's hit play one last time and hear how everything comes together. Thanks for watching.